Man, this thing is killer. It's a buddy of mine's motorcycle. It's a 25th anniversary. You can see the 25th anniversary. This color, till you see it in person, it just don't do it justice. Got a Brock's alien head pipe on it, Carbon Smith velocity stacks, sprint filter, Moore Mafia flash. It's fast, it's bad, we're fixing to ride it. So stay with me. Look at that dash, man. It's got blip shifter up, down. It's got wheelie control. The wheelie control is on right now. This is a 25th anniversary Suzuki Hayabusa. It's in this beautiful, like, Lamborghini Orange. Let's take this thing for a ride. It's got a pipe on it, velocity stacks. It's got to be fast. It's flashed. Hear that pipe? Oh my God. Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. It's a bad cat daddy. Let me turn those flashers off. Traction control is off. ABS is off. We're in first gear. Let's get going. Man, this is a bad boy right here. I will tell you, the first thing when you sit on it, the pegs are a little bit high, but of course I've been riding sport naked bikes and stuff like that, so it is more sport oriented. But boy, I can tell you can hear that pipe. Let's take the, oh man, those Brembo brakes are beautiful. This thing ain't no telling. He says that he thinks it'll make right at 200 at the wheel on a dyno. We're going to find out what it does on the street. Woo! I'm excited for this day. I've rode a ZX 1400, a Kawasaki, but it's been a while since I've done a Hayabusa. Here we go. We better go if we're going. We'll get stuck here. Oh man, that quick shifter is butter. Boy, this thing handles good. Also too, he put carbon ceramic wheel bearings in it. Man, this thing rolls effortlessly. I've never rode a bike with carbon ceramic wheel bearings in it, boy. But I tell you what, I think you can feel a difference. I've got the clutch pulled in. It's just still, I think that's where you could tell the difference. There's just less resistance. It just keeps on rolling. But yeah, the first thing I can tell on it is it's going to make some horsepower. I mean, you could tell that right away. It's a little bit heavier than a normal sport bike, but it's got the motor to carry it. It's like 1400 cc. So it's definitely got the motor. Man, it turns good. Blip shifter. Y'all hear that pipe? Woo-hoo. Man, I like it. It's super comfortable, other than my feet being a little bit higher than they're used to, but it's still not uncomfortable. That blip shifter is, man, this thing sounds ugly. It sounds nasty. Boy, the mirrors are good on it. Tell you what, we're going to take a little bit different route today. Let's change it up since we're on this animal. We'll take this thing to the Mexico highway and see what it's got. Everybody at the intersection's looking at it. It's beautiful. This orange, you just, till you see it, I'm sure the video will do it no justice, but It's got your lean indicator in here, 19 to the left, 25% to the right. Time, air temperature outside. Man, this thing turns good. I mean, it cuts in good. I love that quick shifter. It's got cruise control. Turn signals there, flash to pass up here like usual. The levers are adjustable right there, so you can turn the knob, bring them closer to you or farther out. Yeah, it handles real well. I'm impressed. You can definitely hear this thing. Oh yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Awesome. Yeah, this thing's bad, no doubt about it. And it's got different ride modes like any other sport bike. It's actually a buddy of mine that bought it from Plano Kawasaki, and they had like 3 of these. They were one of the few dealers that got these 25th anniversary models in when they first come out this year. But oh yeah, man, I tell you what, I'm really surprised, because I know this is a little bit heavier bike, but the way it handles, the way it turns in, I'm really surprised. I see why people are infatuated with these. Totally get it. Everybody's looking at this bike. I bet they are. Man, this orange is just beautiful. I've always liked Hayabusas, but when I seen this orange, I sit there and looked at it for like 10 minutes in the dealership. AJ was showing it to me up there at Plano Kawasaki. Boy, that pipe sounds good. Take this thing up onto the highway in Mexico, check it out. Man, it has got the torque. That quick shifter's slick, boy. It's butter. I don't know if it's as good as my bike or a Ducati, but it's close if it ain't. I think it is as good. It's so close, but it's just you can feel the gear change through the shift lever a little bit more. So it feels notchier. It works. The mechanism of it is perfect, but 25th anniversary. Woo. This is like number, I think 22 or 23 it says on the VIN. And this shirt that I've got on, this a buddy of mine's, he's got starting a clothing company, but anyways, motorcycle clothing company. You only live twice. That's pretty cool. You only live twice. Alright, we're gonna give this thing a... Y'all hear that pipe? Holy mackerel. Yeah, it's the real deal. The turn-in is excellent on this bike. Yeah. Very confident. Very confidence-inspiring. I mean, it ain't all, you know. If you didn't know it weighed about 80 more pounds than a regular bike, you wouldn't know. If you hadn't rode a bunch of different bikes. Okay, let's give this thing a little push. Yeah, she bad. You can definitely tell this thing's flashed and breathes better. It just buried that speedometer. Wow. You better cool it. We're going to end up in the jail down here in Mexico. I've heard it's hard to get out. This thing handles so good. I'm blown away that a bike, kind of a little bit longer, bigger bike, could handle that good. Yeah, it's awesome. Wow. Like I said, it's got a quick shifter on it, up and down. It's got riding modes, wheelie control, 6-axis IMU. It's got everything that the that modern day super bikes have. I'm getting 55, 52, 45. Boy, it's going down. The way I'm riding it, I'm surprised watch these guys look at this thing. You can't help but look at it. It's so beautiful. We better. Well, that quick shifter is good. Wow. Boy, it just pulls, and it pulls hard. Wow, wow. I don't really want to take it back, but I'm going to have to. Hey, if you like this kind of content and you like first rides, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you turn those bell notifications on. Make sure you like it. Y'all hear that pipe? I love that backfire. I mean, we're down in the 5,000 range, and this thing is pulling like pulling your arms off. I can only imagine it above 9 grand. We're gonna give this thing a little go in the corners. We can get Grandma out of the way up here. Woo! Pull the front wheel off the ground there. You see the handlebars shake a little bit? Oh yeah, it's super stable. I tell you what, one thing I love about those lean indicators, it kind of challenges you to see how far you can get over. That can be good and bad, but I mean, as long as you got good tires and you're not too aggressive with it. I've had my bike at like 46, 48%, I think, but I've seen some of the guys on YouTube that ride the mountains and stuff, max risk like 55. He just put out a video. He went down at 57% lane angle, but that was with bad tires. But awesome bike. I better get off this thing before I get in big time trouble. This is a serious bike right here. Man, it's so comfortable too. Even I'm leaning forward, but there's really no weight really on my hands. It's kind of, and the wind is probably about right here. So the wind's not a big deal. It is a beautiful, beautiful bike. Beautiful bike. Till you see one of these in person, the video just does it no justice. Well, hey, I'm going to pull over up here and give you one last look at it, but man, awesome bike. And if you want like I'm sure this will be a collector's edition, this 25th anniversary. I mean, I don't think you could ride it and put 50,000 miles on it and it'd be a collector's edition, but they're limited. They're very limited. So I think they're like 20,000, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, my buddy's probably got, I don't know, another 3,000 in it with mods, but, and I see why he did it. Wow, it's awesome. I keep saying wow, but you're just not riding it like I am. You're not on top of it. This thing, I'm impressed. For a little bit heavier bike, it is killer. Looking at my GoPro, making sure they're still on. These GoPros are famous. I've got a GoPro and a 360. Boy, 360 just kills them on reliability. Give you one more look at this thing up here in the parking lot. Yeah, everybody's gonna know you're coming. Ain't no doubt about it. If loud pipes save lives, you ain't got nothing to worry about on this thing. Let's get off and take one more look at it. Give y'all one more look at this thing. It is beautiful. Man, it's kind of a little bit overcast now, but all LED lights. Beautiful bike, high, low beam. This color is just, till you see one, you won't believe me, but it's beautiful. Well, hey, there it is. Make sure you If you like this kind of content, make sure you like the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of it. I ride something every Saturday, a new bike. I've got the choice of Kawasaki, Suzuki, Aprilia, all their used bikes. Give Plano Kawasaki a shout. Their info's in the description of all my videos. And there it is, 25th anniversary Suzuki Hayabusa. Wow, wow, wow.